The boys all chuckled, and Bob gave them an apologetic smile. "Drinks are on the house," he said. He walked away, tuning out the chatter that followed him. Paul said, "I've seen chicks, reasonably hot ass, try to chat that guy up. They get nothing." "Maybe he's into dudes," Sully said. "Guy ain't into anything." Sean remembered his manners, raised his drink to Bob and then to Cousin Marv. "Thanks, boys." Marv, behind the bar now, newspaper spread before him, smiled and raised a glass in acknowledgement, then went back to his paper. The rest of the guys grabbed their drinks and raised them. Sean said, "Someone gonna say something for the kid?" Sully said, "To Richie Glory Days Whalen, East Bucky High class of '92, and a funny prick. Rest in peace." The rest of the guys murmured their approval and drank, and Marv came over to Bob as Bob placed the old glasses in the sink. Marv folded up his paper and took in the guys at the other end of the bar. "You'll buy them a round?" he asked Bob. "They're toasting a dead friend." "Kid's been dead, 10 years now?" Marv shrugged his way into the leather car coat he always wore, one that had been in style back when the planes hit the towers in New York City, had been out of style by the time the towers fell. "Gotta be a point where you move on. Stop scoring free drinks off the corpse." Bob rinsed a glass before putting it in the dishwasher, said nothing. Cousin Marv donned his gloves and scarf, glanced down the other end of the bar at Millie. "Speaking of which, we can't keep letting her ride a stool all night then not pay for her drinks." Bob put another glass on the upper rack. "She doesn't drink much." Marv leaned in. "When's the last time you charged her for one, though? And after midnight, you let her smoke in here. Don't think I don't know. It's not a soup kitchen, it's a bar. She pays her tab tonight, or she can't come in until she does." Bob looked at him, spoke low. "Her tab's like $100. $140, actually." Marv worked his way out from the bar, stopped at the door. He pointed at all the holiday decorations on the windows and above the bar. "Oh, and Bob, take the Christmas shit down. It's the 27th. Bob said, "What about Little Christmas?" Marv stared at him for a bit. "I don't even know what to say to that," he said and left. After the Celtics game whimpered to an end like the mercy killing of a relative no one was particularly close to, Richie Whalen's friends shoved off, leaving only Millie and Bob. Millie let loose a smoker's cough of limitless phlegm and duration, while Bob pushed the broom. Millie continued to cough. Just when it seemed she might choke to death, she stopped. Bob pushed the broom up by her. "You all right?" Millie waved him off. "Aces. I'll have one more." Bob came around behind the bar. He couldn't meet her eyes, so he looked at the black rubber floor covering. "I gotta charge you. I'm sorry. And Mill?" Bob felt like shooting himself in the fucking head. He was so embarrassed to be a member of the human race right now. "I gotta settle the tab." "Oh." Bob didn't look at her right away. "Yeah." Millie busied herself with the gym bag she carried out with her every night. Course. You got a business to run. Course." The gym bag was old. The logo on its side faded. She rummaged through it. She placed a $1 bill and 62 cents on the bar. Rummaged some more, came back with an antique picture frame with no picture in it. She lay it on the bar. "That's sterling silver from Water Street Jewelers," Millie said. "RFK bought a watch for Ethel there, Bob. That's worth bucks." Bob said, "You don't keep a picture in there?" Millie looked off at the clock above the bar. "It faded." "Of you?" Bob asked. Millie nodded. "And the kids?" She looked back into her bag, rummaged some